Hello and welcome to Passionate About Scrapbooking with Pamela. This is Pamela, your Close to My Heart maker. Today I'll be sharing with you the Close to My Heart Smitten collection. There's a fabulous workshop that's available through Close to My Heart, but today I'll be using some of the products in the bundle kit to create a 2-page layout that I did this past Monday for my Make It Monday Facebook Live series. I'll also be using today the Cricut Love Each Day collection. So it's brand new. You can find it through my website at passionateaboutscrapbooking.ctmh.com. Just click on the Cricut icon at the bottom of the page. Here I'm just showing you the printout that I got off the Cricut website to show you some of the pages. We have 12 by 12 pages, 8.5 by 11 pages, 6 by 8 pages, and cards in standard size and slimline. I'll also be using the mini hearts along with the silver glitter gems. I have ink pads in Nectarine, Raspberry, Capri, and Intense Black. And then there's the exclusive stamp set that comes with this collection as well. It does have thin cuts. I end up not using it on this project though. I'm going to start with just layering these striped pieces onto the White Daisy cardstock base. I cut this particular piece with the Cricut collection so that I could get that long diagonal cut. So I've got my base pieces layered on here. I'm trying to decide whether to use that nectarine strip. I decide against it since not much of it will be shown once the heart cutouts are placed on the pages. And I'm just kind of placing the other elements on the page to see where they're going to go. And then our next step will be to put all these pieces into the negative spaces of those cutout heart pieces. Here I am starting to position the hearts where I want them. I will be using my liquid glue to adhere them onto the cutouts. So this is a little tedious and I'm just kind of paper piecing it all together. So I'm going to zoom forward a little bit to shorten the process. So I'm just finishing layering some of the elements and I'm ready to commit to putting down the heart cutouts. So I'm just using my liquid glue, as you can see, and I'll position that where it is supposed to be on the page, kind of going in a diagonal. And then I'll come over here to the right side of the page and do the same with the, I just have to fix this one little heart and layer it down onto the page as well. So once I have that finished up, then I need to layer the words for the title. So just the same concept, glue that onto the other piece here, and then I'll layer the like this silver glitter paper onto the Nectarine cardstock. And now I'm ready to position that onto the page permanently as well for my title. So here we are ready to put the photo mats down, so that's what I'm working on the left page. I decide to pop up the 3x3 photo with some foam tape, and once I do that, then I will adhere the 2 loose hearts here onto the 4x4 paper photograph. So I'm just finishing up those loose hearts. And then I'm going to grab the photo corners that I cut out in the silver glitter paper. I didn't have enough to cover all the corners, but in the sample at the end, you'll see that I did cut the rest of those. And so those end up on all corners that are exposed on that capri, those capri mats. So we're over back on the right side of the page, and I'm just foam taping those 4x6 photos up. I end up only using 3 photos later on and use that bottom 4x6 for my journaling. So I have my sticker sheet here, and I've decided to use that llama sticker. I'm kind of looking at the stamps to see if there's some that I want to use. I don't end up using many at all. Later on, after the video's done, I do end up putting a few of the little scattered hearts onto some of the heart cutouts. But I end up taking this llama and putting some 3D foam tape on him to pop him up there, and I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to do my kind of triangle formation. So I'm getting my foam tape and going to adhere that here now. So I've picked a few other stickers, all in capri, and I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to place them around the page to bring some of the capri from the bottom up to the top there, and then back down over here to the llama sticker. And I decide that I'm going to alter this little banner a little bit. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and cut it down the center and adhere it lengthwise under that, like this banner. So now I just need to decide where I want to add those additional stickers that I had. So I take a minute to just kind of set them a couple of different places and finally commit to putting a little foam tape on the back of them and putting the little word bubble over here by the llama, and then the diamond up here on that forever title. Oh, and then I remember I need just a little bit of foam tape right underneath that tag. And then really all we need is a few little embellishments. I am thinking about doing the stamping, but then I decide that I can't decide where I want to put those little heart sprinkles, so I opt not to do that at the moment. I do come in after the video's over and add a few onto some of the cutout hearts. So just to wrap things up, I pull out my silver glitter gems and I started adhering those. So a cool little trick is just to slide them right off the carrier sheet. Just makes it quick and easy. So I go around to the clusters and just add a medium one and a small one around each one of the clusters. I've got a lot sitting on my page right here, so I need to clean up my space a little bit and find where I want to put more of those glitter gems, and decide that I'll just add the last few here. I will add a couple of the small ones as well. I just like that look. And then I have the confetti hearts, the mini hearts that are great for shaker cards. And I wanted to add just a few of those using the raspberry ones just in those clusters, kind of around the silver glitter gems. So that's what I'm doing here, is just layering out a few, and I'll go back in with some liquid glue and adhere those and get them stuck down. And then pretty much that is the page. and I end up adding my photos later along with the journaling in that lower 4x6 spot on the right page. And here we are done. So thank you for joining me for today's YouTube process video at Passionate About Scrapbooking with Pamela. And I hope you enjoyed this using the new Close to My Heart Smitten collection you can find on my website at passionateaboutscrapbooking.ctmh.com. Thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day.